Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your November message, which is meant to support you whenever you find it in November. I've posted a November general, a new moon reading, and we'll be posting a November full moon reading next week with the full moon on the 8th of November in Taurus. I've laid out the axis of the horoscope wheel with the Egyptian deck. I'll clarify with the African tarot and finish up with a crystal oracle or another oracle. I ask if you find this reading resonates with you. If you enjoy it or find it useful, to please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It is greatly appreciated. I appreciate all the support that I gain from you, Aquarius. So thank you so much. Let's get started with your overall energy for November. I have the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands or the Scribe in some Egyptian decks. This card indicates your openness to an offer that is coming to you to pursue something of passion and desire. This is you coming from a place of your own natural talents and joys, the things that excite you, motivate you, and get you fired up about the pursuit of new growth and expansion. You're open to learning new avenues, new directions, new skills, new ways of doing business, anything that stokes your creative expression, and that can be in any area of your life. So this is your natural joy and enthusiasm stoked by the things that you love and care about, the things that have meaning for you. In the 10th house, where you are seen by others, your professional moves, your social position, the Five of Wands, indicates that you have a unique opportunity in your work, in your environment, in your community. This is you agreeing to work on a problem to support a change by looking at a variety of alternatives or solutions with a set of people equally committed to solving this problem or making this change. This is important because you have the opportunity to work on something, have a discussion, bounce around ideas, do some research, do some collective explorations in order to build a solution, in order to create something that the conclusion is not foregone. So you're learning together. This is my card of the learning laboratory. In the first house, your focus with the Knight of Wands is again on this exploration, this journey, questing for this creative solution to a problem. Questing based on your strengths, based on your passion to make a change, to alter, to expand, to grow the way that you approach something consistently, creating a new pathway. In the 4th house, the house of your history, your unconscious, your family, the Two of Swords indicates a crossroads for you. There's pressure to make a decision about something that has to do with your home life, your family of origin. You are having difficulty looking at something that is uncomfortable for you. There's information, particularly if it refers to this very tender part of our lives, the formative part of our lives, where there was some experience, some ideas about who you are that perhaps were given to you, were part of a conventional understanding you had about your place within the family structure that is making it difficult for you to look at your opportunities in a clear-eyed way. You are confused, you're indecisive, but you do need more information. And if you look at the context of the options you have, the circumstances or environments surrounding them, you will see an infinite number of other alternatives available to you, many more than what this crossroads is appearing. This decision is limiting you to. In this house of your significant others, your partnerships, we have the Tower. And the Tower is indicating that there's something disruptive. There's a breakup, there's a change. You perhaps met an unexpected new group of people. You've encountered someone from your past. You've been forced apart from a comfortable structure, a comfortable relationship, a comfortable partnership has been broken up in some way. This has definitely removed a conventional foundation beneath you, and this is feeling a lot like a family structure. It can also be a business or an organization that has been rocked. Its infrastructure has been toppled or is imploding upon itself. This certainly can be a marriage, a divorce. Whatever it is, you're recognizing the opportunity here. You're recognizing, Aquarius, the place where this intuition, this disruptive information is actually supplying you with the clue that is allowing you to make this decision with a view towards your long-term growth. Let's find out more about this. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Wands in the first house with the Ten of Cups in the second house and the Queen of Swords in the third house. So interesting that it is about process. It is about the ability to communicate and share our ideas and all the feelings that come with that. That is giving you a sense of contentment. Recognizing that your abundance is not the things that you pursue, but it is the journey. Enjoying the journey and enjoying your ability to open up to new ideas. This unexpected event, this unexpected turn of events is definitely bringing out the part of you that is open to new ideas, that recognizes that ideas beyond those that are your own may be the source of solutions to problems that you are working on with others. And this change is allowing you to facilitate this conversation, open up these conversations. You are in some way looked to as a leader in this way. Your decision, your counsel, your wisdom about the most strategic way to move forward is what others are looking to. And your ability, your desire to be needed, to be in communication with others, to be building up abundance, an abundance of goodwill, is what is providing you with an incredible sense of happiness. You are impacting the way in which your group can work together. I'm going to clarify the Two of Swords in the fourth house with the Eight of Pentacles in the fifth house and the Eight of Cups in the sixth house. You're working very hard on the resources that you bring to your collaborations, to your agreements in your relationships. You're working very hard at mastering your craft, and part of that work is helping you to move away from something that has become too familiar. You recognize the need to move on, to find greater significance, to expand, to grow, to create new solutions. But it is very difficult for you to do so. You are very intimately attached to those in your environment that you have loved, invested in, supported, and been supported by for a while. however you've outgrown the situation, your ability to support others, to work in a different way, to build up a community of well-being and goodwill is something that you are modeling by your decision to move away and to move on. This is particularly relevant to your work, whatever way in which you are working creatively on solutions, but this ability to recognize when you've learned all you can from an environment and that it is time for you to grow beyond is also something that you are sharing with others, that you are modeling. The Tower in the 7th house is clarified by the Tower in the 8th house and the Justice in the 9th house. Well, the Tower is definitely a card that I have always felt has particular relevance to Aquarius. The Tower, the hand of God, the lightning, depending on the name, is indicative of our intuition at work. The hand of God is about your ability to open up to the intuition, to receive the benefit of the information of the disruption that you're experiencing. The course correction is impacting on not only your intimate relationships, but the ways in which you share resources with others. You're abandoning an old way of doing things. You are helping an entire team to move on to a new track, a new way of achieving justice, equity among yourselves, of recognizing that equity is a value that can be more useful than the idea of equality. And that may sound disastrous, but it actually is about meeting those where they're at. And this is something that you're deeply processing right now as you recognize that your need may not be the same need as those around you that are looking to you for support and guidance, for strategy around how to build this solution, how to build alternative solutions to a problem. The 5 of Wands in the 10th house is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles in the 11th house and the 7 of Pentacles in the 12th house. The independence that you are gaining is something that you are displaying and exhibiting for the entire global community that bears upon this work you're doing to provide alternatives to an injustice. Your ability to not only recognize the way in which you have collectively are creating solutions, but the way in which you've learned to build your own resourcefulness, your own abundance, and to be in a position to invest in others without jeopardizing your own stability is something that you are modeling for everyone. Particularly this reparation, this work around restoring justice to something that is unfair and the injustice that is crumbling, imploding the institutions that you are a part of. This is all part of your deeper evaluation of the path you've been on. Not only the way you work, but the rewards that you're earning from that work. The harvest you're gaining is deeply personal, despite the very public and collective expression of this restoration of justice, this reparation work you're doing, so that you are very clear about your boundaries and about a confirmation that you are on your purpose, you're on the path for you, and that path will can take you. You are desiring to move into new areas where this work is equally pertinent, even more pertinent in other places around the globe. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aquarius, with a language of flowers. And I pulled here the bird of paradise, and the key word is self-acceptance. You are so much more. I'm going to leave this here, Aquarius. I believe that this is a beautiful reading that you've called in, and I hope it's been useful to you. Until next time, Namaste.